Hi, good evening, everybody. The Sabres lose a tight heartbreaker. Let's look at it coming up. Jeez, what a tough loss. Oh my God. I don't know about you, I was pretty calm. I was pretty calm watching this game, guys. I was calm. I wasn't freaking out. I was a little ticked off in the first period how many penalties were called on us. That was about it. But you know what? I'm proud of the kids tonight. I just am. I'm really proud of the kids. I'm proud of the way they played. I'm proud of the way they didn't give up. Even though it meant heartbreak, you know. But anyway, let's look at the numbers. We'll talk about it in a sec. Okay, Sabres had the edge in shots, 40-36. They had the edge in faceoffs, 56% to 44. We were 1 for 5 in the power play. They were 1 for 4. We had 20 hits. They had 28. We had 10 blocks. They had 16. We had 10 giveaways. They had 8. The shots on goal. First period, 14 apiece. Second period, Sabres looked like they were fading at one point, got back into it that period. They outshot us 14-8. And as we just seen, the Sabres with a strong third, 18-8 shots on goal, but they get the goal. Scoring. First period, Dylan Cousins with his 29th from Dahlin and Thompson on the power play at 8:58. Right after another goal by Alex Tuch was disallowed, we still claimed the 1-0 lead, and then Aaron Ekblad makes it 1-1 to close out the period. Second period, no scoring, and third period, Tkachuk gets his 39th from Montour and Lundell at the 59-second mark of the period, and that was the scoring for the game, folks. Now let's look at the standings. What does it mean? All right, Florida are number 1 now. Check it out. I mean, they just jumped because of that. So they had a lot to gain by winning this game for sure. All right, all those 3 teams, 87, 87, 86, 78 games, 78 games, 78 games. So we have to assume, no matter what, those 2 games in hand that we won, so we look at it like we're 85. We have to assume we're winning those games in hand. We just have to win them now. There's no choice. So if we were at 85, we'd be 85, 86, 87, 87. We make up those on the last week of the season. We'll figure it out then. Right now, we just got to stay within grasp, of course, without falling right out. And Ottawa still got in it. They can only close the season with 90 points, but they're still alive at 80 points. So a heartbreak, an absolute heartbreak for sure. You know, we're all feeling it tonight. This one hurt for sure. I felt bad for them. They deserved a better fate, folks. They did. Everybody in that team deserved a better fate tonight, honestly. We didn't deserve to get no points in this game, but them's the breaks of sports, folks. So we're going to have to just come right back, win next game, and I figure we got to win 5 of our last 6, you know. Is there room for even an overtime loss? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because look, all these teams, the only thing I'm looking at now, guys, is how many games over 500 are these teams. Okay, forget the games played in the points even at this point. Now I look at Florida, 9 games over 500. The Islanders, 9 games over 500. Pittsburgh, 8 games over 500. The Sabres, 5 games over 500. So if we win the 2 games in hand, we'd be 7 games over 500. So yes, we are still in this, but this is a tough one. This is really a tough one. It might be a blessing that Pittsburgh lost when it's all said and done tonight, but we shall see. We shall see. This one hurts. Oh, this one hurts for sure. Now, Ottawa, of course, picked up a point today, an important point for them if they want to stay alive. Now, tomorrow, nothing really for us to worry about. And on the 6th, we're at Detroit, of course. Tampa's at Long Island. Ottawa's at Florida. I would expect Ottawa to be fighting like hell because that's their whole season on the line. And Minnesota's at Pittsburgh. So things can shift in one game. We're going to have to just be patient, see what happens next game. I would expect a very, very motivated Buffalo Sabres team for next game, everybody. I would. I don't think the Sabres are going to go away quietly. I think this is going to go right down probably to the last 2 games of the season at this point now. I do. I don't think we're just going to fade out. I don't think we're just going to go away, and I don't think we're just going to kind of say, okay, that's the season. I would expect the Sabres, really, folks, to be ready, be very ready to close out the season. There's something I meant to check, and something I did, but wait a minute, something makes no sense here. Hold on. That doesn't make any sense, what I just seen. Not the numbers or nothing. I'm talking the schedule. Oh, yeah, it's Detroit, of course. Yeah, right. I thought we had Ottawa next. Right, it's Detroit. I knew it's one of the teams in our... I don't know why I thought it was... anyway, it's fine, I feel bad for them more than angry. Feel bad. I feel bad for the kids today. But they have to get hurt to learn. It's the only way they're going to learn, folks. And we will just have to be patient, root them on, not give up on them, and see where it finishes from this point on. If we win 5 of our last 6, I think we could sneak in, but we have to win 5 games now. I don't think we can go 4-1-1 and get in. I don't think so. I think we got to finish 5-1. 5-1 might do it. It just might do it. So 5 out of 6, and we still have Carolina, right? So we have to win basically every other game, but that Carolina game, if we're going to count a loss. If the Sabres could go 6-0 to close the season, wow, we're talking playoffs. If they could win out all their games, of course. But anyway, folks, we'll take it one game at a time. What can we do? We take it one game at a time. We will worry about Detroit, and we will see if the Sabres lose that game and all the other teams get points or whatever, then we're looking at a very, very grim situation, and we know it. So, we just need things to go our way again for a few days, and we'll see. We'll see by the end of the week. So I'm going to leave it there. This game exhausted me emotionally, but I'm not upset. I was happy with Devin Levi. I was happy with, if only Middlestat had good close, I'm sure he would have scored there late in that third. I'm sure he would have scored. He's not a closer. He's not a goal scorer. But he's upped his trade value if we're ever going to move him. It's one of those situations that Jim sent me a text. He goes, I feel like I got a gut punch, but at the same time, we're looking into our future as well, all in one. And he's right. That is what we seen in that game today. We seen such promise for the future, guys. I mean, how impressive was that? Really? That was like a game 7, and it went right down to the final seconds, this one tonight. And not the old days, where we'd be blowing out early and we'd just be saying, oh, well, here we go again kind of thing. No, those days are gone. So this team is fighting and scrapping for everything they can right now. You could see in the post game, Pulse is hurting, Tage is hurting. We're all feeling it tonight, guys. But we'll see next game. There is another game. The Sabres are not eliminated. It's not over. But this one hurts big time for sure. And if we just finish out by an eyelash this year, well, then, folks, it was just meant to be that way this year. And maybe that'll just motivate these kids all summer to come out flying and angry next year. Mad as hell that they missed. And if they miss, guys, there's a side of me that hopes they miss by this much, because then next year they're going to come out with a vengeance. And that's what we want as Sabres fans. We want them to be hurting if they don't make it, and they're going to be. You can tell. Look how close they are already. This is going to go to the final week. We're still going to be alive next week, is what I'm saying, guys. We are. Playoffs is starting, in like 10 days or something? We're still going to be alive. Right down to the final days, I'm telling you. So hang on to it, guys. Hang on to your hopes, okay? And we'll see you against Detroit take it from there and hopefully blow them out and get right back into winning ways. And hopefully that day goes our way and we'll start looking at things mathematically again, you know. But if we're going to finish out strong, if I figure 5-1 could do it, 6-0 would do it. It's just my feel. 4-1-1, you know. 8 games over, 90 points. I don't know. If that would do. No, but that would be, yeah, it would be 90 points. Yeah, might not. I think we're going to have to be 90-something points to get in this year, just my feel. All right, guys, done. Sorry about the result. We just hang in there. And I'll try and put up some videos tomorrow if I don't go jump off a bridge right now. See you tomorrow.